Hey everybody, I am so excited that you are popping in for this video. If we haven't connected before, hi, I'm Dr. Jade Gary, but just call me Jade. I am a Reiki healer, Reiki candle maker, obviously a tarot and oracle reader, business, mentor, and so much more. You might be wondering what my doctorate is in. It's in education, and it plays so directly into what I do, into my business all the time. So let's keep going without further ado. We are going to be getting some ideas for what November is going to be like for you using the True Heart Intuitive Tarot, one of my favorite tarot decks. And we are going to be doing this from your sun sign, starting with our birth month babies, the Sagittarius. Well, I guess we can call it their I'm sorry, not their Sagittarius. I was thinking of their Scorpios. I was like, that's not the right S. Our Scorpios who, half in October, half in November. So we're going to get started with them and go in order from there. If you haven't had a reading from me before, I do a little bit of intuitive and a little bit of the literal meaning of the cards. I like a combination of both. Just because I think there's a lot of magic in getting both. I don't know. I think there can be a lot of insights gleaned from both of them. So while we are shuffling the deck, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit like and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can stay up to date whenever I am doing these free free tarot readings, doing free Reiki healing, and just generally some mayhem, messing up my words. All right, that feels good. So this is going to be for our Scorpios. If you don't know your sun sign, no shame in that. I'm going to give you a little reminder. Scorpios are from October 23rd through November 21st. So if you are watching and you are a Scorpio, let me know in the comments. Just comment Scorpio. Oh my goodness, Scorpios. Like half the deck is dropping out for you. If you're a Scorpio, let's book you in for a one-on-one reading. Actually, cards have just been falling out like crazy for people every time I'm doing a reading right now. I think it's because it's such a transformative time right now that the tarot deck just really has a lot, and the universe has a lot it wants to say to us right now. But every time I'm trying to pull cards for people, it's like, no, we have so much to say. We can't just give you a few cards. So I keep being like, let's book you in for a more in-depth reading. But we're just going to be going for 3 cards today. You hear that, universe? So we just need 2 more for your Scorpios here. They have been big on just falling out of the deck lately. But because of that, half the deck tries to come out. So, all right. Last chance. I'm going to pick them for you. All right. Scorpios. Ugh. Rough time. We've got lots of swords cards for you here. But don't feel alone. So many people are having a rough time right now with the eclipse energy, with it being Scorpio season. We have another eclipse coming up in the beginning of November. So it's just a little bit of a wild ride right now. So lots of healing work is coming through for you, really for everybody. But Scorpio, it is time for you to release. We have the 3 of Swords here. There is closure. There is a coming to an end here, especially in the love department. There's been some recent disappointments, especially when it comes to relationships. Now, this could be a romantic love. This could be a relationship with a friend, a business, school, employment. It could be so many things here, but there's definitely been some disappointment. It's been bringing your vibe down, and it's causing some sadness and some mourning here. But the good news is, during this season right now, the veil is going to start to lift for you as you take time to honor and release. It's going to then bring forth for you a time and a season of change with the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is always changing, right? Sometimes we are at this side of luck, sometimes some misfortune, sometimes just this in between. And there's a lot of different ways to look at the wheel. It doesn't have to just be luck or unlucky. But it can be abundance and, being stuck in a scarcity mindset. But the thing is, it's important to remember the wheel changes. Just like we have bad times, which you've been through lately, the wheel can then turn to reflect into those beautiful new times that are going to feel so much more joyful and so much more rewarding. So that season is coming for you, but it's not going to happen without this release. Release is really a big focus for you here. The universe really wants you to focus on that. Maybe you've been resistant to release these things that have been happening, but we've got release again here with the 5 of Swords. But this is also a card that signals to us when there is trouble, when there are things happening that frustrate us. We kind of have 2 choices. We can keep pushing back and possibly cause an argument, and sometimes that needs to happen. Or sometimes we just kind of have to put our hands up and walk away. And that's a little bit of what this card is about, is at this time, you really need to discern what needs you to be on the defensive and fighting back, and where you need to just kind of cut away, walk away, decide that, I'm going to let this one go, right? So it's really a time of discernment for that as well. So keep that front of mind while you are moving through this season. So let me know, Scorpios. Leave me a 111 if that resonated for you. So now we are going to move on to your Sagittarius. That is November 22nd through December 21st. So if you're a Sagittarius, comment below. Let me know you're a Sagittarius. I'd love to see who all is watching these, just that people are enjoying it. And it's kind of fun to see what the breakdown is too. Have you been feeling heavy with this energy? It seems like there's kind of 2 camps. People are feeling really great and creative and just ready to rock and roll, or they're feeling really weighed down and stressed out and really ready for the energies to change. So the good thing is it's all very transformative, even if you're feeling weighed down or if you're feeling really creative. All right, 2 more cards for Sagittarius. Ooh, not the whole deck. It's been a popular card. This one keeps trying to come out. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. These are some frequent cards this season right now, too. Got the card of Temperance. It's really important for you right now to find balance and equilibrium. Balance in your life is going to be really key here. See how she's able to balance on the water and on the ground, pouring from these cups, just no care in the world. That is what this season is about for you right now, is learning how to find and maintain balance. And only you are going to know what that is in your life. It's going to be different for all of my Sagittarius people. For some people, it's maybe home and work life. Maybe it's business and your full-time job. Maybe it's taking time to make self-care a priority while you're taking care of everybody else. And this is really important because you've been dealing with some anxiety. 9 of Swords is the big anxiety card. You've been dealing with some anxiety, some stress. Things are really tough for you right now. And we don't want that. we don't want you stressing. We don't want you in this really hard place. Anxiety is awful, right? And so this card is showing up to let you know that you're dealing with anxiety, that, you know, it's time to switch up some of your coping mechanisms to get you to feeling better. You're also in this big season of transformation here. We have the Death card. You are closing a chapter and getting ready to step into a new one. And this often feels like little deaths as we are learning to let go of things that do not serve us and stepping into things that feel a lot more powerful and are for our greater good. So my Sagittarius folks, leave me a 111 if that resonated for you. So next up, we have our Capricorns, December 22nd to January 19th. Let me know if we've got some Capricorns watching here. Just comment below. Ooh, that one is falling out quick for my Capricorns. All right. Got some puppies moving around in the background right now. All right, 2 more cards. Last shuffle, or I'm going to grab them from the top deck. I like to give it a good threaten when it just wants to drop the whole thing. Like, we're not doing the whole Fool's Journey. But it tries. All right, so we've got kind of a mix here for you. They still dropped 4 cards. We're just going to go with it because it doesn't feel right to not have it in here with just the vibe, because there's a lot going on here. Got a lot of Wands energy, but 1 Swords card, Capricorn. 7 of Swords. Be careful who you are sharing information with. Be careful who you're trusting. Be careful who you're letting into your energy. Someone is out. They just don't have your best intentions in mind. Okay. Maybe it's subconsciously or maybe it's intentionally, but be really careful who you're letting in your life right now. You know, it's important. Sometimes this can be a self-sabotage card. So make sure you're not self-sabotaging. I do kind of wonder, this is a celebration card, 4 of Wands. If you have a big celebration coming up, be careful who you invite to celebrate with you. Because this is a time of joyfulness and you don't want to bring anybody around that's going to kill your vibe. Have you ever done that? Anybody, like I have done that. There's people you're like obligated to have around and it really ruins the mood. It really ruins that joyful celebration and it really taints the whole picture. Don't be like me. Set some boundaries. Don't do that. Like these feel very, I'm leaning into this. These feel very tied. Be careful who you're celebrating with right now because this is meant to be a beautiful, joyful, festive time of goodwill, community, and celebration. And you want to stay feeling confident in your choices and not let anybody change your mind about that. So don't bring anybody into your energy that's going to try to. Like, screw that. You also have Prince of Wands energy, and this is really important tied in with that 4 of Wands because this is a card of action. It's a card of adventure and opportunities. This is your life force energy. Like you are ready to go. You're fired up. You have just so much creativity that you're ready to do. It's really important right now that you focus on a set plan for some really brilliant discoveries. Of course, there's time to just let things unfold as they need to and to have fun. But right now you need to focus on your plan so you can let those big, beautiful goals keep unfolding. And then also 2 of Wands. You've got some choices coming up. And you definitely feel like you can do anything, everything, and you can. You've got the whole world at your fingertips. So formulate a plan. We're back to talking about this plan. Formulate a plan, put it into action, and make what you want turn into reality. Because you can do all the things. So let me know, Capricorns, if that resonated. Next up, we have Air Aquaries, January 20th to February 18th. Let me know if you're watching. All right. What 3 do we have for you? Let's see if they try and drop more. They've been playing like that for the past 2 weeks. Every time I kind of say a sentence like that, oop, there's one. I get that Backstreet Boys song in my head. You know, quit playing games with my heart. Anybody else? It's the weird things that go on in my mind. It's why I always have music on, but you know, not so easy when you're doing a video that's going to end up on YouTube. We are getting so many major arcana cards for so many of you, which is exciting. Makes so much sense with all the big things and all the transformations happening. So excited for so many of you as you are experiencing so many big things. So Aquaries, let's talk about what's happening. First up, the Hanged Man. It's time for you to surrender and to pause. And this can be hard, right? Because so often we're thinking about chasing our goals and forward movement, and we have to get there. We have to rush. We have to hurry. But what this card is really, I'm getting a puppy drink, sorry, is really asking you to do is to take a beat and process things and before moving. Like, don't feel pressured to make any big decisions. Don't feel pressured to move forward. Don't feel pressured to do anything but just be at this moment and really surrender into the moment. If you have some kind of decision in front of you or a path you're trying to choose, this is especially important because you're going to be trying to figure out the best course of action right here, and really doing nothing, taking a breather, is going to allow the answer to come to you and allow the energy to shift around you. So it's a really beautiful card. And by doing this and allowing yourself to kind of sit in that process of waiting, you're stepping into your Queen of Wands energy. And I love this card so much. This is the queen who doesn't run with the wolves. She is the wolf. She's the leader of the pack. Everybody wants to be her. Everyone wants to chill with her. She's so inspirational, and she has such a strong life force energy. Puppy girl. Puppy girl is trying to be the queen right now, too. She really embraces and nourishes all the different parts of herself, her emotional, her physical, her sexual, her intuitive, and she's really proud of her strength in all of these areas and really honors her personal power. So when this card comes up, you've had a lot of well-earned successes and feel on top of your game. And if you're thinking, I don't feel that right now, you need to be on the lookout because it's happening during this season. So get really excited to celebrate it. It could even be happening after you take this pause to figure things out. I was about to say the hanging tree. I'm so sorry. That the hangman, thinking of the tree of knowledge that he's hanging from, is asking you to do. So this is also going to lead you to the Empress, which is so beautiful. Like the Queen and of Wands and the Empress go so beautiful together. She really represents our connection to the divine feminine, the seat of our emotional, physical, and sexual power. And she is, she's sensual, she's beautiful, she's joyful, she's creative. Thought she made it in. And she's really reminding you at this time to let love guide you in all that you do. And when we're approaching things from this idea of love, it's such a different vibe with how it guides us in our choices and our decisions and our thoughts. And it's going to put you in such a different place as you move through right now allowing yourself to come from things at this point of love. So that is going to be so important for you right now. So now we're going to move on to our Pisces. I always try and say that wrong. But before we do, I'm going to settle this bear down. Don't worry, I'll be right back. All right, so Pisces go from February 19th to March 20th. So let's see what's in store for our Pisces. And Aquarius, if that reading resonated for you, just go ahead, drop me that 111. Let me know. I think universe just tried to throw out 6 cards for our Pisces. It's got a lot to say for y'all. We're going to keep shuffling. Just need 3. No, ma'am. If you're wondering what I meant by a bear, we have Great Pyrenees. They're those beautiful white fluff doggos, but they definitely do look like little polar bears. And as you can tell, they often sound like them too. I don't know what's getting her upset. She's been in a mood today. All right. So we've got 2 cards. And one more is coming through. These are pretty. Last one. Try to throw out a bunch again. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So our Pisces, let us know if you are here. So excited. So first up, we have our 8 of Discs. This is a card of drive, of labor. You have been working so hard and so diligently, and it's really important that you continue to do so because it's going to pay off for you. And it's sometimes really frustrating when we're there laboring away, trying to get things done, and it feels like there's no movement, like nothing's happening. But the universe sees you, those around you see you, and all of that hard work is going to pay off. So don't give up. Keep moving, especially right now. It's going to be so worth it. So don't give up, okay? We also have the Princess of Swords. She is confident, analytical, curious, opinionated, and intelligent. She's really whip smart and is often a news bearer. So some kind of news is coming to you this month. I don't know what it is, but be on the lookout for it. I'm hoping that it's great news for you. That's really, maybe it's tying into that 8 of Discs energy. You're getting that recognition. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Getting some news about some recognition with that. You also have the 6 of Wands. This is a card of, that makes sense, of achievement, of confidence, accolades, and success. A recent victory, or one that's coming, has been won by your strength and drive and determination and, very much playing on this 8 of Discs, right? You deserve this. You deserve all of those accolades and that praise that is coming your way. So they say thank you, accept it, know that you have definitely earned this, and don't shy away from it. So leave me a 111 if that resonates, and come back. Let me know. Let me know if that happens for you. So next up, we have Aries, which is March 21st through April 19th. Oh, we got 2 of our cards and 3. Another Empress, stepping into that divine feminine, really honoring your power in that transformation, feeling confident in your divine feminine. And everybody has divine feminine and divine masculine. I feel like in some ways these words have gotten tainted a little bit, but there's nothing wrong with accessing that. So really taking some time to honor that. This month is going to be really powerful, and it can be something like connecting to that flow state, connecting to that state of leaning into your feelings, of creativity, of all these different things, is going to feel really good for you right now. We also have the Princess of Discs. She's solid, reliable, and a hard worker. She has really beautiful talents. And she is also a message bearer. So often with her, there is big news of a job opportunity or acceptance into a program that's going to take your career or your passions even further. So be on the lookout for that. And also the card of the Sun. It's time for you to come out of hiding. It's time for you to show the world how talented you are, how magnificent you are, and what an impact you are here to make. So if you feel like you've been hiding, it's calling for you to come out, to show the world how magical you are, and to be like the sunbeams and go out there and touch as many people as possible with your magic and your radiance. Oops. So, I guess these are it. Next up is the Taurus, April 20th through May 20th. So first up, we have the Prince of Discs. This is a card of hard work, of determination, remaining grounded, and frugal. So this prince is such a hard worker, and he's often sowing the seed. He's spending a lot of time doing that. You've even got him on his ox there, working hard, and waiting to see those big, solid results. And so this is such a reminder of doing those things, keeping at it, staying in that 8 of disc energy, working hard, hustling, and knowing that that hard work is going to pay off. It's so funny when when they start to repeat, like you start to get some of the same cards, because so much of the energy is the same in some ways. But it's so important to be staying on that grind, working hard, because it's the sun again. Good things are coming for you for keeping in your hard work. Your accomplishments are here, and there's such a new season of optimism and energy, and you're going to be reaching so far and wide to other people. It's that personal magnetism that we were talking about with Aries is so big here, and it's going to play so big for you this month. Oh, I'm a Taurus and I'm getting chills. I leave 111 for myself. Any other Taurus suns, also vibe with that, let me know. Next up, we have Gemini, May 21st through June 20th. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, there's one. There's another. Oh, there they both are. Okay. Yep. Okay. So Gemini, balance. So important for you right now. Finding the balance in your life. This may take some time to reflect on what that balance is going to look like. You might have some decisions to make, but don't let anybody pressure you on that. Take time to reflect on how balance is going to look for you and no one else. There also could be a chapter closing for you with the 10 of Wands. This is a big card of completion, and also setting down any loads that aren't yours to carry. So if you're having to find this balance and taking a time out to really think about things, it could be because you've been carrying loads that aren't yours to carry to begin with. So I think that's really important to think about right now too. So let me know, Gemini, if that resonates for you. We've got our Cancers up next. June 21st through July 22nd. Let's see. Oh, that might be 3 already. It is. Two of Wands, you've got decisions ahead of you. Make sure you really take time to plan out and really carefully think through your decisions, as well as making a plan of action for them. Life is going to be a balancing act for you as you're either stepping into the new role or situation from these decisions or as you're making this decision. But it's all going to be really powerful for you because you're stepping into this Queen of Swords energy. She is such a baddie. I love her so much. She is one who has really amazing ideas, brings lots of clarity and fairness and maturity, and she's very protective and deeply caring of those that she loves. Sometimes her quick-witted nature and the fact she won't back down from things will make people feel like, I don't know, it bruises their ego a little bit. Don't feel bad about that. It's such a beautiful quality that you have. So really embrace that this season. So now we have our Leos. One's already falling out for you. This is July 23rd through August 22nd. Let me know if these are resonating. We are almost through. I'm trying to not make this one as long as the last one. So trying to speed it up a little. All right. Nothing else coming through? Oh, there we go. All right, Leos. 10 of Swords, release, closure, dark night of the soul. The worst of things have happened, so this time is all about letting go of it. And on the other side, we have 10 of Cups. This is a really beautiful time of celebration, of getting to reap the benefits of all of your hard work and success, and knowing that you built this. Like, how beautiful is that? It's also going to be a time of completion and happiness, which is so powerful and beautiful after that 10 of Cups. After that 10 of Swords feeling. We also have the 7 of Cups, which is one of choice and options. This is big for you. It's going to be a time where your intuition is really high right now. It's going to be important for you to keep a dream journal with you and see if anything is coming through in your dreams right now, as you are moving through this season. Make sure if you're keeping that dream journal that you write things down as soon as you wake up, so you don't lose any of that information. Right. Yay. So we now have our Virgos. We already have some dropping out. Luna. No, ma'am. Other doggy causing chaos now. So let me know if you're a Virgo. We've got August 23rd through September 22nd here. So let's see. We are almost to the end now. Can you believe it? Going to be under an hour this time too. So let's see. All right, we've got one card out. Come on. Any other cards for Virgos here for what their November is going to be like? Okay. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Telling y'all, Tarot deck has so much to say for so many people. I'm so excited about it. I feel like it's going to be such a transformative time. All right. So first up, 5 of Discs. This is one all about financial stability. And who doesn't love to hear that? I know I do. Also one of charity, savings, tolerance, and spirituality. So what's really important here is finding that balance between all of your money. So not spending it all, not saving it all, also giving it charitably and giving it back to others. So, of course, our time of abundance and our time of lack, it's all in flux, right? These things come and go. And so it's really important that we are always prepared for the flip side of the coin and showing compassion for ourselves and other people by giving, by Saving, all of these things are such a beautiful and important reminder with this card. We also have the Star card here. This is one of healing and hope and inspiration, also one of replenishment. And this card is here to remind you to release yourself from any burdens that have been weighing you down. This is going to be really important. And release is a huge theme for Scorpio and for the solar eclipse that we just had. And that's why you see these coming up in so many sun signs right now, is because releasing burdens is really going to help make room for the path that you are on, for your destiny, for yourself. And it's so important. All of these changes and upheavals, they're going to feel stressful sometimes, but what you need to remember is it's all for your higher and greater good. And you're working towards this Six of Wands energy here, which is that of achievement and confidence, and recent victories, right? You're going to be getting a lot of praise headed your way, and know that this hard-won success, you deserve it. You deserve all the praise that you're getting. So, be happy about it. Say thank you. Don't shy away from that attention you're getting, because you worked hard to get it. So lastly, we have our Libras, and they are from September 23rd to November 21st. Once again, lots of messages trying to come through. Let me know if we have any Libras here, and let me know if these messages have been resonating for you. So Libra, you're either going into a hermit stage, so a time of withdrawal and reflection, or you're coming out of one. So you've been in that time of withdrawal, and you're now being told to go out, shine your light, and rejoin the world. The Tower. So many people are facing the Tower right now. Feel like you're maybe going into that hermit stage with this Tower energy. If you're not familiar with the Tower card in tarot, things get chaotic. You're going to be releasing so many things that don't serve you. You're going to feel like your life has been turned upside down. And you're going to just be like, why? Why is this all happening? But it's all for the greater good. You just can't always see it when it's happening. So just hang tight. Know that this Tower moment is going to be worthwhile in the long run. You just have to keep pushing through, because on the other side we have this Ace of Discs, which is that of success, abundance, and new beginnings. And so going through these feelings of the Hermit and the Tower, you're going to be starting on new beginnings on the other end of this, which is so beautiful. Getting to close an old chapter, release things that aren't helpful, and then getting to start fresh. So that's what's in store for everyone in November. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.